Hi there. This is my first Final Finds video this year. But before I show the records, it's going to be two videos because there's way too many records to show. Separating them in Goodwill records, which is this video, and the next video, which I'll shoot right after this one. It's going to be new vinyl. But before I do that, I have certain things to say. I left the Vinyl Community Facebook page. Didn't really care for it. It's not really my cup of tea. Let's just say that. Your posts get lost, and besides that, I hardly ever post anything there. So I didn't see a reason to stay there. Besides pushing the like button. I can do that here as well. So no, I left the Facebook page. No plans to go back there. I also have to say that this year I will not. I try to constrain. Is that the word? Anyway, I try not to order as many records outside of Europe. The shipping costs are freaking insane, and I just cannot afford it. That's the reason why I have not pre-ordered the new Derek album or bought the Schematic for a Blank Stare record. Even though I really want to support you guys, I just can't. Financially, I mean, I can buy the record, but the shipping costs added to the record is just too much. So I'll try to order records closer to home, which means that those particular records I cannot get. Anyway, let's start with the Goodwill finds. Not a lot of awesome records, just a couple of really good ones, but majority is. First one. This is Nancy Wilson, Lush Life. Nancy Wilson is a jazz vocalist, and yeah, not really my cup of tea. It's okay. It's an original the Rainbow Capital label, 1967, if I'm not mistaken, and the sleeve is kind of, you know, it's not a good sleeve. The record plays okay, but the music on it is not really what I'm looking for. I keep trying jazz music, but in the end, it's not really what I'm looking for. There's certain things I like. I like Herbie Hancock. I like Miles Davis. I like John Coltrane. I like fusion, but I don't really like this. This is too standard for me. So that's Nancy Wilson. And we have the Buddy Odor stop with Buddy Odor as a gas. This used to be Grupo Sportivo. This is the guy, the lead singer from Grupo Sportivo. That is the same guy. But this is a different project. It does sound like Grupo Sportivo, so if you like that, which those who don't know Grupo Sportivo, they're a Dutch new wave band from the late 70s. But if you like this, there's a couple of. If you like Grupo Sportivo, you might like this. That's what I'm trying to say. It's got a couple of guest artists, like here Robert Jan Stips of Super Sister and the Knits, and here Barry Hay of Golden Earring. They help on this record. They perform on this record, and it's a good record. It's not a mind-blowing record. It's the inner sleeve. And I'm going to show you the label, which is okay, I guess. It's got the. This is what it looks like. The other side's the same. Yeah, this is from 1979, and it ain't bad. It's pretty okay. There's nothing spectacular. Then I have this record, Jep Fazil. I think that's how you pronounce it. H. Shabi. This is a North African artist. She probably, I mean, I'm not going to pronounce all those titles, but I think he's from Morocco. I could be wrong. I don't know which of the two he is. I think the one with the vest. That is that one. Um, but I picked this up because A, it's on the wonderful celluloid label, and B, it features a lot of electronica. So I thought could be cool, could be pretty experimental. It's not really experimental. It's sort of traditional North African singing with uh, electronic new wave instrumentation. Uh, it makes it sound interesting, really, really interesting, and pretty good. I like it. This was, I guess, 50 cents. So yeah, this is a nice find. Try to pick up stuff like this if it's on particular labels that I know, or if the instrumentation is good enough. Here we have David Bowie Tonight. Don't want to talk too much about this. This is not a really good album. It's an okay album. Comes with the original lyric inner sleeve, and yeah, it's okay. You know, this is his 80s period, which he was searching, but he couldn't find his way, I guess. I like it, but from all the albums I still have of his, this is his weakest. This one I like a lot. This is David Crosby. If I could only remember my name. It's the original American gatefold version, but it's beat to hell. The vinyl is pretty good. It plays. It doesn't skip. It's okay. I mean, it's the red and green Atlantic, but this is what the sleeve looks like. There we are. I can put my hand through the spine. So eventually I hope to find a better sleeve, but the record is pretty good. But yeah, this is great music. Really, really like this. The following records I have not heard all the way through, so I'm not going to talk too much about them. It's about 6 records, 5, 6 records, 6. First up, this is the Hollies with Romany. This is from 1972. It's a beautiful cover, very scenic. Birds and water and the guy walking there. It's got pictures of the band inside. This is the Hollies, very, very poppy. It's on Polydor. Soft rock, soft pop, whatever. From what I heard, it's okay. I don't know if I'm going to keep this, but we'll see. It ain't bad, but I need to listen to it. This I listened to a little bit more, and I like this a lot. This is Robert Görel. He is a member of the Deutsche-Amerikanische Freundschaft. If you don't know them, they're a synth pop, electro pop group from the 80s. This is an album from 1984. This is his solo debut. It's called, where are we? Night Full of Tension, and it's on the Mute label. This is the French edition on Vogue. But there we are. Where are we? Here. There's the Mute logo. This is electronic music, synth pop, very 80s. This song here, Gewinnen wir die Beste der Frauen. That's pretty experimental, but the rest is very poppy. It even has Annie Lennox doing vocals on it. So yeah, if you like electro pop, synth pop, this is something you should check out. This was a great find. Original of this on Discogs goes for the cheapest one, which is in just good condition, goes for 30 something euros, and a shrink wrapped one goes for 100 euros. I'm not going to sell this. I have to listen to it, but I'm sure I like it. This is the Brew, a very strange brew. Picked this up for, what was it, $1? 60s. I don't know. I'm not gonna say psych rock, garage rock. It's just 60s pop music, rock music. I can't really tell. There's a glass standing there, so I have to get that out of the way. Where are we? Here. There's, I don't know what I'm trying to show here, but I have to listen to it. It's on the ABC label. It's with the original inner sleeve. So yeah, this is a great find. Even though the music might not be that great, from what I quickly sampled, it's not worth $100, but this is a nice record. I even bought metal. Can you believe it? This is Saxon, Strong Arm of the Law, the French edition, gatefold on Carrere. I doubt this is what I'm looking for, but I'm going to give it a shot, and if I don't like it, it goes to a friend of mine who's more into this stuff. So, yeah, it's okay. It's a good find, I guess. This was a great find again. Donny Hathaway, live, 1972. He's, according to many people who know much about soul music, he's a great soul vocalist, but this is my first album by him, and I have not sampled it. But I'm really looking forward to it. This is in great condition. Original American copy. This I had to pick up because of the fact that it looked really silly and cheesy. This is an album called Skateboard. There's a lot of skateboarding dudes on here, and on the back as well. Look at them go. And you think this might be hip hop, or yeah, it might be, because look at the graffiti type title. Look at it. It's not. It's basically horrendous Euro dance, Euro house music from the early 90s. This album is from 1990. It's on a label called Blanco y Negro, but it's not the Blanco y Negro label, which had Dinosaur Jr. on them. This is a Spanish label, but the majority of the music on here is Dutch. Lots of Dutch acts. Let's see. I don't know. They're all cheesy. 24/7, Tony Scott, MC Micah G. Those of you who are Dutch and listen to sort of this Eurodance stuff in the 90s, you might slap your forehead and go like, oh my god, that's horrendous. And it is. But I just wanted to see. I just had to pick this up. I like cheesy records. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to keep it in my collection. I doubt I will. Oh, also picked up this record. This is a record I already have, but this is the Dutch gatefold edition. Hamburger Concerto by Focus. It's not their greatest. It's an original on Polydor. Might get rid of the other Focus album that I have, the other version of this, which is a US copy. So we'll see. Anyway, that's the Goodwill finds. I'm going to leave it at this. This is not even 15 minutes, so this is good. Take care, everyone. Hope all your New Year's resolutions and wishes come true, and have a good year. Bye.